So if you ain't got your Jacob, if you ain't got your friends doing Jacob's trouble, you think you ain't gonna get delivered?
No, that's not that.
You see what I'm saying?
I got I don't know the exact precept, but
Yeah.
it goes like, whoever doesn't keep the least of the commandments.
Yeah, you break them all, it's in Matthew.
Right, but with the script, but this where understanding has to come in. When it say, "Be not over righteous, for why doest thou destroy thyself?" Here it is, you trying to go get a job, but you got the fringes, and now you missing out on the opportunity. But listen, at the end of the day, we in captivity, so you got to be circumspect.
Yeah, look around, man.
You can't be oblivious or trying to be over righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be over righteous. The Lord knows we in captivity. We're not, because we're not going to be able to keep all the laws. You know, we can't keep all the laws. That's why Yahweh Shai died. And if we, try to take that and use that as an excuse to try to be over righteous, you just Xing out Yahweh Shai and His blood. And, the reason He sacrificed Himself. But like I said, you're not going off. Hey, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's not expedient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the first thing I noticed.
All
was
things
the
are
fringes.
lawful, but not expedient. You know what I'm saying? So the fringes thing is because then it come to a point where Jake start to idolize the fringes. You know what I'm saying? It's all about fringes now, but then they forget about prophecy. They forget about the major things in the scriptures. So this is something to think about, man. But big thing, that MOTB, that mark of the beast, because I would say other than that, Wi-Fi is
they're pretty decent.
I think they sharp. I haven't listened to them in a while, but hey, mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to that, man. Real spirit. Pay attention to that.
Yeah, it's not, like you said, it's not about just cutting up Christians, slicing and dicing and getting your rocks off and yelling at the white woman and the white woman's the dog.
Right.
Hey, man, we gonna pop them dogs, man.
Yeah,
them white women.
Esau.
Esau.
I mean,
good.
of course, all of that, but real quick, I'm gonna just get a precept.
Yeah, man.
Revelation 19:10, it says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy." So that's what we should be keying in on. I got another precept.
We're prophesying right now.
Yeah. I got another precept real quick in Sirach. This is Sirach 39 at the top. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy." So that's what we should be keying in on, the prophecies, man. Because listen, we probably ain't got too much time left. But that mark of the beast, man, Jake need to really, tighten up on that. A lot of these camps not teaching the correct doctrine. At least concerning that. And, it's good they pushing Israel and all that, which is fine. But listen, all of Israel is not going to get saved, as you know, right? 2/3 going to be destroyed. And a lot of people in these camps going to get destroyed. You're going to go pay us first, Matthew the 7th chapter. "Why callest thou me Lord, Lord?" "I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity." That's going to be a real thing. The scriptures speak about false prophets. So, hey, man, just pray, bro.
It's gonna be a house cleaning, man.
Pray, that you get the understanding on the mark of the beast. I will question your leader, if that's who you following. And, hey, bro, you can always tune in to GMS, our apostles and our elders, brothers, like-minded brothers around the country, to get more understanding on it. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't them type of dudes who can't bang in it. Or let's, kind of trying to convert. Hey, let the Lord, we're going to let the Spirit deal with you how it deal. But, hey, the blood is off our hands. You got the warning. And if you take heed or not, that's between you and your high Bashim and Howard Shah.
That's right.
So, yeah, man. I pray that you seem sincere. You know what I'm saying? You seem meek, you seem humble, and I pray that you get some more understanding on that. But pay attention to the prophecies, bro. Be locked in on the prophecies.
Yeah. Through thy precepts, I get understanding, and those precepts, those that prophecies are all written all up in them.
Yeah.
Bye, man. Appreciate you. Got any questions? Like I said, we in Columbus, Ohio, man. So GMS Columbus, Ohio is a champ. You know, for the Spirit working with you, man.
Where at? I've been trying to find brothers for a minute.
We teach on Sundays on High Street.
South High Street?
Nah, North High Street campus.
North High Street campus?
Yeah,
Right on
campus.
front of Ohio State.
Right by the Ohio State sign, right in the front, by across the street from the UDF and all that.
Okay.
By the bus stop.
We'll see if I can find out there.
GMS Columbus. Where you grow up at out here? Where you grow up at out here? You from here?
Yeah, but I went to Colorado for a long time.
Oh, okay,
and then
okay.
Came back, so I gotta relearn everything.
Yeah.
Where everything's at.
But yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to get further knowledge, man, elders and apostles, you know, first and foremost, if you know, how long you been in the faith?
It's been a minute. I'll say at least I'll say 5.
Okay, cool.
What about y'all brothers? Y'all been here for a minute?
3,
3? Wow.
11.
11? Damn. Excuse me.
What? We the rawest camp in the world.
I don't give a fuck about all that, man.
I think I've been in for 7, 8.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's 2018 really, but I started teaching right along with this brother.
I got you.
All right, hey, shalom, bro.
All right,
hey,
shalom,
Lord, you know, open your understanding through the Spirit, man, and you know, guide you the right way. You know, Lord willing. You know.
The water.
Come on,
We
brother.
about to bang out, man. We just got off a 7-hour trip, man. So we
Yeah.
about to shoot out.
God.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom, bro.
Shalom. Be safe, y'all.
Hell yeah, call all your about you, man. That was crazy.